The Obama administration reveals Bush-era memos detailing interrogation tactics against terror suspects.
If you look at the documents that have been made public, it says top secret at the top. The definition of top secret is information which, if revealed, would cause grave harm to U.S. security. And you had the current director, and according to the press accounts, his 4 previous predecessors, all saying that those documents were appropriately classified. They viewed the documents as, the release of them, would be a grave threat to national security.
You said this would be a grave threat to national security?
I probably didn't use those words, but I marshaled the arguments as to why I thought it would make America less safe.
When you look at the great public need for accountability and responsibility and transparency.
I don't care to be transparent and open to al-Qaeda.
And when you look at our desire to close the book on this regrettable chapter and move the country forward, it was imperative, really, that the reports be released.
What we have described for our enemies in the midst of a war are the outer limits that any American would ever go to in terms of interrogating an al-Qaeda terrorist. That's very valuable information.
Showing the outer limits is a huge tactical and strategic mistake.
Virtually everything that was in those memos has been publicly reported. The New York Review of Books had a full catalog of these techniques, that were given to the International Red Cross through testimony. So, the CIA may believe that al-Qaeda doesn't read the New York Review of Books, but I suspect they know what's going on.
And he made very clear many secret intelligence documents would continue to be secret.
There's a difference of leaks and rumors of this and that, and going out there and defining in an absolutely clear way what the limits are. If that were the rationale, it's already out there. Anytime there was a leak of classified information, you would seem to argue then that we have to go out there and give the full story. I mean, that doesn't make sense on its face.
Secondly, what the president has done is he has sent kind of a fear throughout the intelligence community that they could be prosecuted in the future.
The president has made very clear the operatives, the people doing this work, the frontline agents will not be prosecuted.
People in good faith were operating with the guidance they were provided. They shouldn't be
prosecuted. But what about those who devised the policy?
Yeah, but those who devised the policy, he believes that they should not be prosecuted either.
On the other hand, the lawyers that gave this advice, what's scary to me, Chris, is one of them got a lifetime appointment on the federal bench. Yikes.
Would you favor the impeachment of Judge Bybee?
I don't know. I think we have to look at it, but I think we do need to sort out, how do you get lawyers at the top levels of the Justice Department that could give this kind of advice?
This is not a time for retribution. It's time for reflection. It is not a time to use our energy and our time in looking back and in a sense of anger and retribution. We have a lot to do to protect America. What people need to know, this practice and technique, we don't use anymore. He banned it.
The facts of the case are that the use of these techniques against these terrorists made us safer. It really did work. The honorable position you have to take if you want us not to do this, and believe me, if the nation says don't do it, the CIA won't do it. The honorable position has to be, even though these techniques worked, I don't want you to do that. That takes courage.
We are absolutely confident that we have the tools necessary to get the information we need to keep this country safe. And we don't believe, and the President of the United States does not believe, that this is a contest between our values and our security. He thinks we can honor both and execute both, and that's what he's going to do.